Okay, this is going to be a quiz, general knowledge quiz. Anybody can play, come and say hi, put your name on the scoreboard, and we will play. Just wait for a few people to come in, and then we'll start playing. Most of these answers to start with anyway, is the colours. My favourite colour is the at the start of each mini round. So if you want to play along, just come and play. Okay? Someone coming in next, if you're in the room, come and say hi, and you'll get a point. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Fully in give it 2 minutes mark, and I'll see what the section is. Okay? So, just go, and I'll see what 2 minutes and then we'll do it. Hello? Welcome to the quiz. Say hello. My name's there. We can start some questions. You want to see my answers to questions, partly you can answer them. Wait for 2 minutes and then we'll get going. Okay, first question. All these questions contain the answer when. Okay, so when the answer what is the most common name for British pub? What is the most common name for British pub? If you know the answer probably, you get a point. Good job. What is the most common name for British pub? Got covered in the garden, there's nice and easy. What is the most common name for British pub? All these answers are great in front. 5 seconds. All these have regular titles. What is the most common name for British pub? Starting answering. What is the most common name for British pub starting with red? Can't hear me? Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Say yes or no? Yes, can you hear me now? Okay. So what is the most common name for British pub? The answer starts with red. Red pub is the most common name for a pub in Britain. Put your answer in, that's one. You know what the most common name of British pub is? It's red something. The second word is of an animal. It's red something. Hello, Castanha. You know the most common name for British pub is red? Red something. Put your answer in, that's one. Red something. Okay, that is red lion. Okay, let's do another one. You do another one. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do an easier one. Need warm up. Which duo started with the song Agadoo? Which duo started with the song Agadoo? And these answers are either black or white. Which duo sang the song Agadoo? Navy. Is either black or white in the Bible. Start the answer in, is that point? You remember the song Agadoo? Which one happened to it? Something like that. Start the answer in, is that point? Start the answer in, is that point? Okay, I'll do an easier one. Just a warm up, okay? What is the capital capital of from? Then you know what is the capital of from? What the answer is, telephone, smartphone. What is the capital of from? What the answer is, telephone. Everybody knows that's the thing. What is the capital of from? And it's like, never mind. Okay, what is the capital of from? Telephone. Start again. What is the capital of from? What the answer is, today, first one is from. What is the answer today? Not going to the what is the capital of from? What the answer is, telephone. One of these motherfuckers. Okay, capital of from, this Paris. You know that one? Next one. What is the capital of England? Come on, you must know that one. What is the capital of England? What the answer is, telephone. Everything is there. That's the answer. What is the capital of England? Telephone. No, it's down, so. Okay, so. Well, I'm sure I haven't come back to anything. I don't know why it's down. Go yeah. I'm in the So, can you hear me now, Scott? Can you hear me now, Scott? Can you hear me now? Say yes or no. Can you hear me now? Marvel, okay, does that sound any better now? Does that sound any better? Any better? Yes, okay. I've just, maybe it's because my headphones are plugged in or something. Okay, let's go then, Socks. You know some of these. Let's start from the beginning again. A lot of these are going to be colours. So the next few answers are going to contain the colour red in, okay? Nice and easy to start with. What is the most common name for British pubs? What is the most common name for British pubs? Red something. Do you know that one? What is the most common name for British pubs? Red something. Red line. Well done, Socks. Okay. What is the name of the Muslim equivalent of the Red Cross? What is the name of the Muslim equivalent of the Red Cross? And it's red something. You might have seen this on the news recently. The Muslim equivalent of the Red Cross. Type your answer in. Red Crescent. Well done, Socks. The Red Crescent. Okay. This is one, depending on how old you are. What did Paul Neal change his name to when he took up firefighting? What did Paul Neal change his name to when he took up firefighting? Red something. A famous firefighter. Red something. Do you know this one? If you're over 40, you'll probably know this one. Red something. A famous firefighter. Red Adair. Well done, Socks. Red Adair. Whenever there was a fire, they used to call Red Adair. Okay. The next two answers are going to be either black or white. Okay. Black or white. What comedy series featured a manservant called Baldrick? Peanut Head. Yeah, well done. What comedy series featured a manservant called Baldrick? These answers are either black or white. Baldrick appeared in which TV series? Blackadder. Well done, Socks. Blackadder. Okay. Which duo charted with the song? Well done, Inspired by Insomnia. Which duo charted the song Agadoo? These answers all contain black or white. Which duo charted the song Agadoo? White Stripes, good guess, but no. This is from the early 80s. It's a British song. So depending on where you are in the world, you might know it. Agadoo.
Do you know this one? Black Lace. Well done, Socks. Black Lace. If you don't know the song, don't look it up because it's terrible. Okay, this is an easy one. No, I don't know who that person is. Which rock group led by Ozzy Osbourne took the name from a Dennis Wheatley novel? Which group led by Ozzy Osbourne took their name from a Dennis Wheatley novel? All these answers, black or white. Do you know this one? Everybody knows who Ozzy Osbourne's the band. Type it in. Black Sabbath, that'll do. Black Dan Bath, that'll do, Socks. Socks gets the point for that one. Well done. Let's do some more colours, okay? These can be any colour in this one. Which sea did Moses part? Which sea did Moses part in the Bible? Just guess a colour and you'll know the answer. Which sea did Moses part? Think of a Red Sea. Well done, Socks. Red Sea. Okay. Ian Gillan and David Coverdale were both lead singers of which group? Ian Gillan and David Coverdale were both singers of which group? And the title contains a colour, as always. Think of this band. Ian Gillan and David Coverdale were lead singers of which group? Something Snake. Something Snake. That's a big clue. David Coverdale, Ian Gillan were lead singers of which band? Something Snake. Can you think of that one? Give you a few more seconds. White Snake. Well done, Socks. White Snake. That's the answer. Okay. Which man of cloth is a murder suspect in Cluedo? Which man of cloth is a murder suspect in Cluedo? Remember playing Cluedo when you were just a kid? There was someone religious with a colour name was one of the suspects. Can you think who it was? Which man of cloth was a murder suspect in Cluedo? Known as Clue in America, I think. Parson Brown, no. That wasn't it. Reverend somebody. Reverend and the colour. Suspect in Cluedo. Reverend and the colour. Can you think of the answer? Reverend is a suspect in Cluedo. Reverend somebody. The answer's a colour. Okay, let's pass on that one then. Reverend Green was the answer to that one. What is the oldest national park in America? What is the oldest national park in America? And it starts with a colour. The oldest national park in America. Yeah, all the colours of Yosemite, no. What is the oldest national park in America? Starts with a colour. Anybody know the oldest national park in America? Starts with a colour. No, nobody know that one? Yellowstone is the answer to that one. Okay, full of trolls today, never mind. Let's do some more questions then. Okay, all these answers begin with man, okay? All these answers begin with man. So it gives you a clue. What word describes the crime of killing a person without malice? What word describes the crime of killing a person without malice? Man something. Man something. Killing a person without malice is man. Type your answer in, get a point. Manslaughter. Well done, Socks. Let's try another one. Which word for a type of fruit was once the name given to a Chinese official? Actually, it's a language as well. Which word for a type of fruit was once the name given to a Chinese official and is also a language in China? Man something. Man something. It's a language, it's a fruit, and also a Chinese official. Mandarin. Well done, Socks. You got 10 points now, Socks. Well done. You're in the lead by a mile. Which species of baboon is prevalent in West Africa? Which species of baboon is prevalent in West Africa? Man something. Species of baboon prevalent in West Africa. Man. You know that one? Man. Hi, Walrus. Nice to see you. So which species of baboon is prevalent in West Africa? Man something. Hello, T-Bone. Hello, Mark. Species of baboon prevalent in West Africa. Man something. I wouldn't have got this one personally, but there we go. A few more seconds and I'll tell you the answer and we'll go on to another question. The answer is mandrill. There we go. Okay, next one. Let's try to find some easy ones for you guys. I don't know if they're easy. Let's stick to the word ones and then we carry on, okay? A bit slow today. Right, all these start with the letter S. All the answers all begin with the letter S. Yeah, I'm in prison, Howard, yeah. We get Wi-Fi in prison. Okay. What is the name given to the longest day of the year? What is the name given to the longest day of the year? Begins with S. What is the name of the longest day of the year? Begins with S. Type your answer in. Solstice. Well done, Socks. Summer solstice. Okay. Rudolf Hess was the last inmate of which prison? Rudolf Hess was the last inmate of which prison? Beginning with S. Rudolf Hess. If you don't know, it's also the first name of a band. A famous prison in Germany. Stalag Luft, no, good guess. This band sung songs like Gold. I think the two brothers in it played the Krays in the film. So they named their band after the prison. Beginning with S. Do you know that one? Martin Kemp, Gary Kemp, Spandau, that's it. Spandau Ballet. Apparently Spandau Ballet means when they hang, they sort of wobble, and that's was Spandau Ballet, apparently. That's what they say. What in North America, what is the alternative name for a Yeti or Bigfoot? In North America, what is the alternative name for Yeti or Bigfoot? Well, I wouldn't have got this one. What is the alternative name for a Yeti or Bigfoot? Well done, Howard. Point for you. I didn't know that one. Sasquatch. Well done, Socks. Yeah, well done. I always thought it was Bigfoot, but there we go. Point for Howard there. Okay, which country is nicknamed the Switzerland of Africa? This is a weird question. Which country is nicknamed the Switzerland of Africa? If you don't know, just guess a country beginning with S in Africa. Which country is nicknamed the Switzerland of Africa? Just guess a country beginning with S and you might get a point. Which country? Guess a country beginning with S. Ever try it? No, beginning with S. That's not a very good question, but there we go. Swaziland, well done, Socks. Swaziland. It's known as Eswatini now. Right, all these next questions all the answers begin with M, okay? All the answers begin with M. Okay. Okay, which soap opera character was shot in the chest in March 2001? Which soap opera character was shot in the chest in March 2001? You have to be British to know this one. Can you think of a soap opera character beginning with M, the surname? Bald head. Always gets into fights. I'll go past this one if nobody knows it. Phil Mitchell was the answer to that one. Okay, which world leader was known as Il Duce? Which world leader was known as Il Duce? So think of an Italian leader beginning with M and you get a point. An Italian leader beginning with M and you get a point. Mussolini, well done, Socks. Give me a second, Socks, and I'll get another book. I think some of them questions are too hard. Or people are just asleep today, I think. Okay, which castle was partially damaged by fire in 1992? Which castle was partially damaged by fire in 1992? Can you remember that one? Which famous castle almost burnt down in 1992? Type your answer in and get a point. Windsor Castle, well done, Socks. You're on 15, Howard's on 1. Which bear had a friend called Boo Boo? Which bear had a friend called Boo Boo? Do you know that one? Which bear had a friend called Boo Yogi? Well done. Well done, Socks. Another point for you. Elton John was famously chairman of which football club back in the 80s? Elton John. Which football club was he chairman of back in the 80s? They actually did really well in the 80s. I think they came second in the league and runners up in the FA Cup. Elton John. What football club was he chairman of? Can you remember? Don't remember that one? Begins with W. W. Remember that one? They play in yellow and red. Wolverhampton, no. Close. It's the other one. It's the other one. They near London, I think it is. Can you remember that one? Watford. Watford, yeah, Watford it was. They got him from the 4th division to the 1st division in about 4 or 5 years, I think. Okay, next one. In which sport is Tessa Sanderson famous for? Which sport is Tessa Sanderson famous for? Depending on your age, you might know this one. Tessa Sanderson. Javelin, well done, Socks, javelin. Okay, I'll go up to the half-hour mark and then we'll stop because not many people are in today, apart from all the trolls that keep going in. Never mind. English football star Ashley Cole began his career at which football club? Ashley Cole began his career at which football club? Sometimes known as Cashley Cole. What football club did he start his career in? Ashley Cole. Remember that one? London Football Club? No, football club in London. Which London football club? Famously, he left it to go to another club, and that's why he was known as Cashley Cole. Do you remember? The answer to that one is Arsenal. And then he went to Chelsea for the money, I think, and Arsenal fans hated him ever since. Okay, next one. What is Uri Geller famous for bending? What is Uri Geller famous for bending? Uri Geller, very famous back in the day. What is he famous for bending? Spoons, that's it, well done. Spoons. Okay, next one. Which Sicilian mountain and volcano is Europe's highest? Which Sicilian mountain is Europe's highest volcano? A mountain in Sicily, Etna. Well done, Socks. Okay, a couple more to go and then we'll probably call it a day because... In which country is Hudson Bay? In which country is Hudson Bay? In which country is Hudson Bay? Canada. Well done, Socks. Okay. A couple more. For which sport is Billie Jean King famous? For which sport is Billie Jean King famous? Which sport? Billie Jean King, do you remember her? Tennis, well done, Socks. Where are you if you visit the Granite City? Where are you if you visit the Granite City? The Granite City, do you remember? Do you know where that is, the Granite City? Maybe Scotland's third city? The Granite City. Begins with A. No, not that one. Bit further north and further east. The Granite City begins with A. Alex Ferguson was manager of this club once. This town's football club. No, further north. Alex Ferguson was oil rigs and stuff like that. Which city is known as the Granite City? Begins with A. Type your answer in. Aberdeen. Aberdeen's the answer to that one. Okay, last one then. Let's find one more. Okay, which country is immediately south of Belgium? Which country is immediately south of Belgium? Which country is immediately south of Belgium? Type your answer in, get a point. No, that's east. Which country is immediately south of Belgium? Do you know the answer to this one? Holland? No. Begins with F. Get a point. Begins with F. Begins with F. F, 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 F. Okay, Flanders? No, not Flanders. Flanders is a region of Belgium, I think, isn't it? The capital's Paris. The capital is Paris. Which country is immediately south of Belgium? Okay, the answer to that one is France. Bit of a slow quiz today. No one seems to want to play. A few trolls in, but never mind. Here are the final scores. Howard with 1 point. And Socks is the winner with 21 points. Thanks, Socks, for playing. Thanks to everyone else who played, but it's a bit slow today for some reason. Maybe it's too early in the day and everybody's at work or whatever. Okay, I'll try to do another one another time, maybe at a better time. But never mind, thanks for playing then. Well done, Howard, you got a point. Thanks, Socks, you're the champion today. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Maybe there'll be some more players next time. A bit more competitive. But there we go. See you later. Thanks a lot.